Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a brand new Marvel series, Silk Spider Society. So as we all know, the deal with Sony and Marvel is very complicated because way back before Disney bought Marvel, Sony and Marvel made a deal which meant that Sony had access to not just Spider-Man, but about another 900 characters that were created within the comic books. And that's why we've seen things like Venom and Morbius and Kraven the Hunter. And recently, Amazon has announced that they're creating a brand new series called Silk Spider Society, which is going to be focusing on the character Silk, who is a Korean girl who ends up getting bit by the same spider as Peter Parker, and she ends up becoming Silk, a superhero. And so this one's going to be very interesting. It's going to be arriving on MGM Plus, which is formerly known as Epix. So apparently, according to the deal that's currently in place, it has to air there first in the United States on linear television before it can then go to Amazon around the world. So it's going to be primarily an Amazon show. Yeah, this one is very interesting to see what's going on. It's very kind of odd. You know, Sony kind of using the contract to kind of get around to do things that they need to, and continuing on with the use of Marvel characters. So obviously with the Spider-Verse, it is kind of interconnected now with the MCU, but with the multiverse, it's all very complicated, you know, especially with Spider-Man No Way Home. That just kind of confused everything that was going on. So it's kind of going to be separate in the Sony universe, but so we've also got a little bit more information on the project. The series follows Cindy Moon, who escapes from imprisonment and searches for a missing family on her way to becoming the superhero known as Silk. This brand new series is going to be created by Angela Kang, who has previously worked on The Walking Dead, and she's going to be the executive producer and showrunner on the series. The team is also being created by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who are the creative team behind Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and also involved in the project will be Amy Pascal, who has previously worked on the Spider-Man films with Sony. So this is definitely kind of going to be a weird series to be watching. I mean, it could be very interesting to see how all this works out with it being a series on Amazon. But yeah, it's also just odd how it's going to have to go to another network first to get around the contract. On one hand, it would be nice just to have kind of all of Marvel sorted. You know, we thought we'd kind of fixed all of this with the 20th Century Fox purchase, but now we're having some issues now with Sony kind of going off and selling off their content to whoever will buy it. I'd hope that this series, because we've known about it for a while, was going to be maybe purchased by Disney, but in some ways, you know, if Amazon are willing to pay for it, I mean, there is the other side as well. It might be nice having a Marvel series that's not created by Marvel, and they can kind of do something a little bit different with it, but who knows? Let us know what you think of this one. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this brand new Silk series in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.